don't click away. If you clicked on this video, it's because there's a message meant for you, all right? Hello trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a cards, just like this one, and other spooky related tarot spiritual videos. Alright, so on this video, we are going to be doing another week ahead reading, you guys. Super excited to go ahead and see what energies are surrounding your week ahead. So I have 3 cards in front of me today for you guys to choose from. So for group number 1, we have card 76, the Shell. For group number 2, we have card number 4, the Girl. And for group number 3, we have card number 44, Octopus. Okay, so that's group number 1 with card 76, the Shell, group number 2 with card number 4, the Girl, and group number 3 with card 44, Octopus. Alright, so I'll give you guys a couple minutes to go ahead and choose your pile. There's no right or wrong way to choose the pile or to choose your group. Just go ahead, follow your intuition. You can choose based off of the number or based off of the card. You could put your hand over, the screen for each pile, see whatever makes you feel fuzzy. Again, no right or wrong way, okay? If you want to choose 1 pile or 2 piles, or even if you feel drawn to choose all 3 piles, that's perfectly okay. You can watch all 3 piles. That just means that there is a specific message for you in each of the piles, okay? And just a disclaimer, these are general readings. So general readings, a lot of people are going to be watching this video and all of my other videos. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know your life, you know what works best for you, you know what's meant for you, so just follow your own intuition, take what resonates, let the rest go, let it flow, all right? The most important part is to just, vibe, relax, and really just enjoy yourself, okay? Just enjoy yourself, vibe with me, hang out with me, grab your tea, coffee, wine, whatever it is, water, stay hydrated, and let's just chill out together, you guys, okay? So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it, and the timestamps are gonna be in the description box below, okay? So if you wanna go ahead and skip out of your group, just go ahead and check that out. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters that chose group number 1. You guys chose card number 76, the Shell. So this message is for you, okay? For your week ahead. Let's see what's coming for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put your card to the side, and we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start with your tarot cards, okay? I'm gonna do all of the shuffling on camera so that way you guys can see the magic happen. You guys are already overcoming something. I see that for sure. If you've been feeling sad and like down in the dumps, you're gonna, something's gonna happen this week where you're really gonna start to overcome that. I see overcoming that sadness, overcoming some kind of obstacle this week. Oop. Oh yeah, definitely overcoming something. Oh yeah, there's a feeling, there's letting go this week, overcoming loneliness, okay? Maybe regret, if you guys were regretting something or had regret for something that happened, overcoming that. What needs to be known, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. Oop. All right, so yeah, it's too many. I'm gonna put some of these back, but yeah, definitely overcoming something. Yeah, we see happiness is coming. You probably have felt stagnant. We see motion moving. Okay, taking time out though, time out for yourself, but something's going to be moving forward from something that's been really affecting you. I see with the Wheel of Fortune, good things are coming, okay? Prosperity's coming, better times are on their way, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles here too. Okay, this could talk about money. Maybe money's on its way. Maybe money's been a little bit of a struggle for you, group number one, but not this week. I see things are really going to be turning up for you. Or maybe you got into a fight or a conflict with someone about money, and maybe that conflict is coming to resolution this week, okay? Or maybe you're going to be understanding their perspective, or maybe they're going to be understanding your perspective, and you guys are really going to be coming together this week, which is super exciting. But I see you taking definitely a lot of time out for yourself, to overcome these issues. I see it's important. I think you're understanding that you need more you time, and you need more time to spend more positive energy on yourself, to allow yourself to tell yourself more positive thoughts, more positive affirmations, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some extra cards. Last week, I think for you guys, or maybe last month, or even just last year in general, was probably kind of tough for you guys, group number one. I feel like you've been through something. It could have been, you know, a fight with someone special, someone that you really cared about. Could have been something at work that happened, or maybe someone that you were in a relationship with, and maybe you're not in a relationship with them anymore. Whatever the case is, I definitely see you overcoming, though, this kind of a struggle, because it's an internal struggle with yourself, but a very emotional struggle. I see that there was a lot of emotional tension happening here, and I just love that you're really going to start, you know, learning a little bit more about yourself this week. Is super exciting. Ooh, what'd you get? The Panther. Powerful energy, you guys. And the Hawk. Yeah, so definitely powerful energy. You guys are really going to be in yourself. This is a lot of shadow work happening here. I see a lot of, you know, you guys are really going inward. You guys are looking within yourself, asking yourself those deep, hard questions this week. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's going to make you happy? Okay, that you guys are understanding this week about happiness, finding that happiness, owning your happiness, claiming that happiness. It's your power. It's yours. Take it, claim it. Don't let someone else have control over that. It's yours. Take it, have it. You know, if you feel like someone else is putting you down, cut them out of your life. Period. Okay, you guys there was incompletion here. Incompletion, but completion to come. You guys have been feeling incomplete out of something. I think someone was making you feel incomplete. Someone was making you feel worthless. Someone was making you feel like you weren't doing enough, like you weren't giving enough, like you had to give more, you had to be more. But that's all going away now this week, because you guys are understanding that you're enough. You are enough. Okay. See what else is going on for you guys this week, other than overcoming obstacles. I just see that for sure, overcoming lots of obstacles. Nope. And you know what, sometimes we feel down, and sometimes we feel sad, and you know what, that's okay. That is okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel hurt. Okay. But the key is for it to just be a moment. To be sad in a moment, to be upset in a moment, but not to allow that feeling of sadness or depression to fester and to carry that with you into the days coming. Okay, so like if you feel sad in that moment, but it's really important to, you know, I don't want to say just like get over it, but it's important to understand that you do have control over your emotions, and you can't be sad and depressed over something that someone else did or something that happened outside of your control, because you can't control things that happen, right? You can't control the way people act. You can't control the things others say. You can only control yourself and how you react to those things. So it's okay to be sad and feel hurt in a moment, but don't allow yourself to carry the weight of that hurt and that pain and that depression for a long period of time, because at that point you're just hurting yourself. So make sure that you feel that feeling in the moment, and then you release that energy, release it in an artistic or creative way. Allowing yourself to journal, I think, is very, very helpful as well. So that was very important. Yeah, with the cave here, this is telling me that there was a feeling of loneliness. I'm definitely seeing multiple symbols of loneliness here, but this is also telling me in your loneliness you're going to find yourself. You're finding yourself in your cave. You're going inwards. You're looking inwards. What's inside a cave? Okay, when you're out the outside looking in, you see this darkness, this gloomy kind of mysterious, but what's in it? It's almost like this fear factor of you don't want to go in because of the unknown. Oh my God, the fear of the unknown. This message is coming through. Why are you guys afraid of the unknown? What are you afraid of? Afraid of knowing yourself? Afraid of taking a chance? What chance are you guys afraid of taking this week? That I see you guys really taking a leap here. And part of this, though, is going inwards into yourself, into your inner cave, and discovering, what are you excavating inside yourself, those crystals within you that you didn't even know that you had, right? Those beautiful parts that are hidden, that are still growing deep inside of you, but you have to go and gather them yourself. The parts of you that people can't see, and those parts are the parts that you have to bring out and really show to the public so they can be appreciated. You're not showing the best parts of you right now because you don't even know what the best parts of you are, because you've been in this fog, you've been in the dark, right? And I see really that there's going to be something illuminated this week. There's going to be illumination. Let's grab one more. Group 1 for their week ahead. For group 1, this one. Yeah, definitely we're seeing that there is going to be a bit of completion. Yeah, this is powerful energy here, the desert. You've definitely been on a journey, or you're going to start a journey, okay? For some of you, you've already been on it for a while, and for others, this is going to be the beginning of something really special for you, okay? And the important thing here is to continue to move forward, to continue to grow. The universe is on your side, walking with you, watching you as you overcome these obstacles, because you're really overcoming them. And these obstacles are put into place to allow you to grow in a beautiful way, okay? With this flower energy here, growing, blossoming, transforming, okay? Let's go ahead and grab some Moonology cards to get some extra clarification here. For group number 1 for their week ahead. For group number 1 for their week ahead. Group number 1, please. For their week ahead. What needs to be known, needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. Okay. For group number 1 for their week ahead. Group number 1 for their week ahead. Group number 1. I see there's a need to own your freedom. There's a need to, I feel like you guys have been feeling trapped, or you've been feeling like something or someone else has power over you. Like you don't know your power. You felt a little bit like a lack of control, right? Your hard work is paying off, New Moon and Capricorn. What do you need to release? Yeah, see, this is good, you guys, group number 1. So your hard work is paying off. And I think the hard work here for you guys is the work on yourself. You guys are really working yourself. There's a lot of shadow work here, a lot of, going inwards, rediscovering yourself, reimagining yourself, reinventing yourself for some of you. And this hard work, what are you doing with this hard work? What do you need to release? This hard work that you're doing that's finally paying off. This is all about releasing something, releasing energy, releasing old baggage, releasing old stories, right? This is releasing things that are no longer serving you, people that are no longer serving you, memories that are no longer serving you, things. Declutter. This week is a good time for decluttering, for cleaning, getting rid of old stuff that you don't need anymore, getting rid of old things that someone possibly gave to you that is no longer in your life, things that you don't need anymore, okay? Rediscovering what it means to need something. What are your necessities, okay? So that's very important. That's also very exciting for you guys, group number 1. Let's go ahead and grab some astrology messages as well, okay? You are all you need in life, by the way. Like, all you need is you. You, yourself. That's it. That's it. So, for those of you who are watching this, group number 1, some of you guys feel like, you know, really codependent or really reliant on being in a relationship or having that best friend all the time or someone that's with you all the time. That's not necessary. You don't need that. All you need is you, yourself, your own ideas, your own opinions. Group number 1 for their week ahead. For group number 1. For group number 1 for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be brought to light. You can connect with me, Spirit. For group number 1. For group number 1, please. Group number 1. What do they need to know? What do they need to know for their week ahead? Messages for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard. This one. Neptune sacrifice. Okay, so for some of you, this energy that needs to be released, this is a sacrifice. This is something that you're really holding on to, something that's really cutting you deep, okay? This could possibly be about someone that you're really holding on to, an ex that maybe you felt like you were in love with, and you have a lot of shared memories with them, and you probably have a little collection somewhere of maybe notes that you guys have shared or gifts that this person has given you. Throw it all away. Okay, group number 1, get rid of it. This week is about sacrifices. Sacrificing and releasing things that you want to hold on to that you know that you shouldn't because it doesn't serve you anything other than hurt, other than pain, okay? Why are you holding on to hurt and to pain? Why are you holding on to the past? You can't look at the future if you're looking at your rear view mirror. You can't see what's lying ahead. You can't have hope for something for the future when you're not paying attention to the future. Why are you doing this to yourself, group number 1? This is self-sabotage here. Why are you hurting yourself? Why are you allowing this person to still have control over you, group number 1? Let them go. Save yourself. Whew, deep, 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 deep. Group number 1. These messages just like flowing out of me like water, group number 1, okay? So a lot of you need to hear this. A lot of you. Ooh. Group number 1, message for the week ahead. For group number 1. For group number 1. For their week ahead. What needs to be heard? What needs to be known? What needs to be honored? Ooh. Jupiter return benefits. Group number 1, benefits. This is going to benefit you. Okay, listen to the messages. Listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you. Listen to what I am conveying to you. Okay, to this message that is obviously meant for you because you're watching this right now. The benefits of release, the benefits of sacrifice, the benefits of moving forward. You don't even understand how much this is going to help you and how much this is going to heal you. And the truth, okay? You guys, you can't even see the truth of this situation yet, but until after you release this energy. And after you get rid of this energy and release all of these memories and things that no longer serve you, all of a sudden you are going to have a moment of clarity. Of true clarity. Those rose-colored glasses are gonna shatter off your face and you're gonna see things in a new light and you're gonna understand, wow, what was I doing? What was I doing? Why was I even in this situation? What was I thinking? And that right there is how you learn to prevent this same thing from happening over again in the future, because we are stopping cycles. We are saving ourselves from these karmic cycles. We are learning our lessons so we can prosper to our highest vibrational selves. Group number 1. Benefits. Okay. Ooh, sheesh. Okay. So those are your messages for your week ahead. Lots of exciting information. I think all in all, overall, you guys have to focus on really releasing your energies, letting go of the stuff that no longer serves you. Okay, this is talking about emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay, letting go of things that no longer serve you, going inwards into yourself, a lot of shadow work, working on yourself, understanding how to love yourself a little bit better this week. Okay, and then the benefits of that is going to follow. Lots and lots of beneficial energies entering your life after you release that old negative energies. Positive energies are going to take place in replacement of those old ones. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab us an affirmatives affirmation card now, and this is going to kind of sum up the overall energy that you need to know, or the overall message that you need to know for your week ahead. Okay, so for group number 1, for their week ahead, overall general message for group number 1 for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to light, spirit. For group number 1 for their week ahead. For group number 1 for their week ahead. For group number 1 for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. For group number 1. For group number 1. For their week ahead, general overall message. Overall general message for group number 1 for their week ahead. Overall general message for group number 1 for their week ahead. For group number 1, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be brought to light. What are the lessons, the opportunities, the gifts, the surprises? Overall for the week ahead for group number 1, for all who are watching this video, for all who need to hear this message. For group number 1, for all who need to hear this message. Group number 1. For group number 1, please. For group number 1. For group number 1. Guys, I tell you, group number 1, I tell you, personal growth. Like, you guys watched all this happen. Personal growth. As I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away like training wheels on a bike. They helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. Like, you guys already saw firsthand, heard firsthand all the messages here. This week is all about growth. Personal growth. What is personal growth? Personal growth is that inner work, that shadow work, focusing on yourself, loving yourself, letting go of old energies that are no longer serving you, and allowing new positive energies to take place, letting go of the past, looking towards the future. Personal growth. Okay, group number 1, that is your overall general message for your week ahead. Super, super exciting. The energy that I was just feeling during this reading was so vibrant, which means that a lot of you guys are so vibrant, are so beautiful. You guys are such beautiful souls. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated, please do let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comment section if there is any future videos that you guys would like to see, so I can go ahead and make those for you. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. Okay, and if you are already subscribed, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Okay, and if you guys are wondering what to watch next, you can just continue watching this video as I move on to group number 2, or you could also check out one of my other videos, like my year ahead video, so that way you guys can see what's in store for you for your overall general year. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to group number 2. All right, so for all of my trick-or-treaters that chose group number 2, this message is for you. You guys chose card number 4, the girl. All right, so this is your general message for your week ahead. Let's go ahead and see what's in store for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and start with your tarot cards. We are doing all of the shuffling on camera so that way you guys can see the magic happen. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Group number 2, you guys are probably feeling a little bit misunderstood. That's the energies I'm feeling here right off the bat. Queen of Wands. Okay. You guys are possibly fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or there could be a fire sign that's playing a prominent role in your life, group number 2. See, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you guys... Okay. Yeah, you guys... Yeah, you guys are feeling a little different. Feeling like you're standing out. Feeling a little bit unwanted. I think you guys are definitely misunderstood, though. You guys, group number 2. Balance, temperance. Okay. Anxiety. Where's this anxiety coming from, you guys? Group number 2. Let's see what else is happening for you. Ooh, I think you guys might have an idea. I think you guys might have an idea that you're afraid to speak up about. Or maybe you guys know something that you're afraid to speak up about. The moth. Oh, you guys are so special, group number 2. I mean, everyone is special in their own way, but you guys, group number 2, there's just something about you guys that are watching this right now that you need to understand about yourself. That you are different in the best way possible. You guys have these ideas and this way of thinking that's really unconventional, and you guys tend to feel a little bit, you know, outside of the crowd, like you're on the outside looking in. And it's because you have this perspective on life and this perspective on the world that other people can't quite grasp or comprehend. You guys are really reaching that higher vibration, okay? For some of you guys, you are Sagittarius. There's strong Sagittarian energy here, okay? This is my philosophers. You guys are my deep thinkers. There's a lot of philosophy happening here, a lot of thinking this week. I think you guys are going to be asking yourself some tough questions. What's the meaning of life, right? But no one knows. There's no possible way of knowing. 100 different people will give you 100 different answers to that question. So don't, struggle thinking about it. I think you guys probably take too much time thinking about this tough stuff, and you guys don't really live in the moment as much as you should. I think this week an important message for you guys is to take time to really live in the moment and to really think about the moment. I feel like you guys are always looking ahead and you guys are always trying to better yourself and trying to understand things, deep thinkers. And I think when you're not looking ahead, you guys are stuck in the past thinking about how you could have done things differently. It's like one extreme or the other, and there's really a need for balance here, and that balance is really focusing on the present, on the now, on what you're doing now, on the people that are here with you now, your friends that are wondering where are you right now, your family that feels like are you present right now. Those are the people, those are the things that you need to be thinking about. What are you doing now? Okay, so that's definitely a message coming through this week. And we also got the hummingbird, you guys. Why are you guys moving so fast? You guys are in such a rush. You need to slow down, group number 2. Slow down. You guys feel like you're running out of time. You guys feel like you have to just go, go, go. You have all these ideas, all of these plans, all of these things that you want to do. There's time to do it. Okay, this group is giving me anxiety. Now I know why you guys have anxiety. I know where this anxiety is coming from, okay? because we had that Nine of Swords, back of the deck energy. Okay, she's not playing. Y'all need to slow it down a little bit. You need to take a deep breath this week. Okay, you need to take a few deep breaths this week. Take time out to meditate. Take time out to center yourself and to really ground yourself. You guys need to ground yourself. There's too much air energy happening. You guys are too in your head all of the time, and there's a need to ground yourself and to reconnect with the earth and with those around you. Okay, reconnect with your five senses. You guys are deep thinkers and you guys are dreamers, and I love that for you. Okay, it's a beautiful thing to be a dreamer and to have such a wide and vivid imagination and to have all of these wants and desires, but there has to be balance. Okay, there has to be. So that's the biggest thing that I see for you guys in this week, is finding that balance, really taking the time to be present in the moment that is happening right now currently. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some other messages for you guys this week. And there's a lot of transformative energies here too. And I feel like you guys are always, you know, transforming or always trying to grow. You know, you're always working on yourself, which is strong Virgo energy as well. For some of you, you know, maybe that might resonate. But I see that you guys are always trying to better yourself, which is amazing. You guys are excellent, excellent human beings. Always trying to broaden your horizons too, I see. Week ahead for group number 2. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard for group number 2 for their week ahead. Week ahead message for group number 2. For group number 2 for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored for group number 2. Group number 2. You know what? It's, for some of you, people can't keep up with you, and you want them to. Like, you guys are probably really quick to cut people off. I feel that you guys are probably a little bit more, you know, you guys are really like straight to the point. You're kind of cut and dry, straight to the point. You guys don't like to beat around the bush. You don't like people who beat around the bush. You guys don't like small talk. You guys don't like, you know, the things that feel meaningless. You guys are always trying to look for meaningful things, which is very, very beautiful. And I can really resonate with you guys. Group number 2. Oh my God. You guys got the shaman. Yeah. Definitely deep thinkers, definitely healers, trying to heal yourself, trying to heal the world. I get a lot of humanitarian energy out of this. You guys are really caring people. I believe so, right? With the shaman here, you guys are trying to understand yourself and trying to understand those around you. Let's see. The riddle. Yeah, the creator. So for some of you guys are my creatives, right? You guys are artists and poets, and you guys are definitely scholars with the riddle, always learning, always trying to learn. I think you guys read a lot. For some of you are very big readers, which is beautiful. Some of you are entrepreneurs, which is very, very beautiful as well. So yeah, there's a lot of energy here. So this week could talk about taking time out, taking time to heal yourself. For some of you guys, taking time to heal yourself in a creative way. Okay, and for some of you, an answer that you were looking for a question that you've had is going to be answered this week for some of you guys, okay? So lots and lots of energy happening here. Let's go ahead and grab some Moonology cards. For group number 1. For group number 1. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored for their week ahead. Energy surrounding their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be honored for group number 1 for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored for group number 1. Ooh, okay. Take time to breathe out, you guys. Look, take time to breathe out. This is what I was talking about earlier. You all need to breathe. You guys are in such a rush and in such a hurry all the time. And this week is all about in the moment, grounding yourself, centering yourself, taking time to just breathe, okay? Emotions are running high and it's time to take action, okay? So this, excuse me, for some of you guys, oh, wait, you need a release. Group 1 got that. Interesting. For some of you guys, your emotion, when with this card, the emotions are running high. I think that you guys have a lot on your plate. You guys have a full plate. Again, like lots that you want to do, but I think there's a lot that you feel like you have to do as well. Like you guys have a lot, like you're very, very busy people. Okay. And so I think that, you know, especially because we have anxiety at the back of the deck here, you're right. Your emotions are running high. I think you guys are feeling very anxious, just because I feel like you're very, very busy and you have such a full plate. And I think you're spreading yourself way too thin, okay? And I think with it's time to take action, the action that you need to take here is the action of a time out. Okay, does not mean taking action as in having to do something, because you guys are already doing too much. This is taking the action of stopping, right? Taking the action of no action. Okay, so that is very, very important for you guys, group number one, or I'm sorry, group number two, that you guys need to take time to breathe out, to slow down, to clear off your plate. I think you guys have a lot on your plate, and I don't think it's all necessary. I think you have to reevaluate your list of things to do and shrink it down a little bit, because I think that you don't have to do all of the things that you feel like you have to do. I don't think you have to be as busy as you feel like you have to do. So, or as busy as you feel like you have to be. So I think that's very important too. So taking action to kind of shrink that to-do list and taking action in relaxing more. I think you guys need to relax more, take time out more for yourself to really meditate or to do something that you enjoy. Okay, and I think for some of you, you enjoy working, and for some of you, you guys are my workaholics, and you know, you love being busy, and you don't like, you know, having that free time, which is understandable, but there still has to be a balance, right? All work and no play makes Johnny, right? We know the saying. Sad boy. So let's go ahead and get some astrology messages now. For your week ahead, group number two. For group number two, for the week ahead, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. For group number two, for their week ahead. For group number two, for their week ahead. For group number two, for their week ahead. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored, what needs to be brought to light. For group number two, please. For their week ahead. For group number two, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. Ooh. Fire element, desire. You guys have a strong, sun spirits. There's so much fire energy here, you guys. So much fire energy. Okay. Desire and spirit, and I cannot, can you guys see all of the red? Like all, is this even in all of the red? All of the wands, temperance, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Leo, fire. Yeah, lots and lots of fire energy here. You guys, don't burn yourself out. Don't do it. I feel like you guys are really close to burning yourself out. If you don't take a time out this week, because overall, the message that I'm getting here is you guys need to take a time out this week. Take a time out, stop, slow down. And if you don't, there is strong potential for you to burn yourself out in the weeks to come, because we already have that anxiety, back of the deck energy. Okay, if you guys don't slow down, you're going to burn yourself out, and there's potential here to have a major meltdown. Okay, so slow down, you guys, group number two. I get that there's a lot of desire. You have a lot of goals that you want to reach, a lot of deadlines you're trying to reach, a lot of things that you have to do, and you're very passionate about, you know, for some of you guys are workaholics. This is definitely work related for some of you. My managers, maybe my entrepreneurs, because we talked about that also earlier. You guys are very passionate about this business, but it's okay to pour all of your energy, blood, sweat, and tears into something that you're really passionate about. But again, there has to be balance. There has to be, because if you continuously burn yourself out over something, you're not going to enjoy it anymore. And what's the point in doing something if you no longer are enjoying it? And I see that in the moment now you have this strong desire to be successful, but you are also doing something that you love. And if you continuously burn yourself out, you're going to lose that love that you have for this, whatever it is that you're doing. And I don't want you to do that, okay? So whether this is work related or this could even be relationship related, right? Pouring yourself into a relationship or something like that. Just taking the time out to slow down, even though it's going to be hard for you to do that, to hit the brakes, right? Especially because you're going so fast. You can't just hit the brakes and then the car like is just gonna go flipping around. So make sure you just pump the brakes and just slow it down slowly over time this week. Slowly over time. It doesn't have to be all at once. Just slowly over time, slow yourself down before you burn yourself out, okay? So that is the message that I am getting for you guys, group number 2. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card for you guys, an affirmator's affirmation card, and this is going to give us an overall general message that you need to know for your week ahead, okay? So for group number 2. Okay, group number 2. Good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper, but they will show up when the time is just right. And that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. So, like, I get it, you guys, group number 2. I get what you're doing. I get your passions, your desires, wanting to be successful. But good things are coming. You are going to be successful. Okay, this passion and this drive that you have is enough for you to be successful, but success doesn't have to come immediately. And for some of you guys, you are looking for this instant gratification that you're not going to receive, okay? You have to give it time. So it's okay because, we talked about earlier that you guys feel like that you're running out of time or that you don't have enough time. You have to give it time. You have to slow down and allow things to work themselves out in time and allow yourself to grow organically and allow things to come to you organically. You are going to be successful. Good things are coming to you, right? Gifts and surprises, and it's going to be beautiful. But you have to understand that your passion is enough and your work ethic is enough, and you don't have to give as much as you're giving all of the time. That it's okay to take, a time out for yourself. It's okay to take time out for a vacation, a staycation, right? For whatever it is, to just relax, okay? So that is your message, group number 2, for your week ahead. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give my video a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. And while you are subscribing, hit that notification bell. And if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. If this message resonated for you guys, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know in the comment section if there's any future videos that you guys would like to see. I'll go ahead and add that on my list of videos to make for you. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 3. So you guys can keep watching if you want to see that. Or you guys could go ahead and check out my video for the year ahead so you can see what messages are in store for you for your overall year. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to group number 3. All right, trick-or-treaters that chose group number 3, you guys chose card number 44, the octopus. So this is your message for the week ahead, you guys. The other 2 groups had very, very powerful messages. I think that you are going to have an equally just as powerful message. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with your tarot cards. We're going to do all of the shuffling on camera so that way you guys can see the magic happen. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so group number 3, you guys, I think there's inconsistency here. I think there's a little bit of a struggle of power here. And for some of you, this is relationship related. And I think for others, this could be about work related. Okay, but I can feel a little bit of a struggle for leadership here. I think there's a leadership role. And with the Two of Cups here, this is definitely partnerships energy. So there's a kind of a struggle, though, I feel happening here. There's an imbalance with justice in reverse here. Definitely an imbalance of scales, imbalance of leadership. I think someone's trying to be dominating, right, when there should be equal partnership. Ah, there it is, equal partnership. Why isn't there equal partnership? What's going on here? Group number 3, what's going on? Is it you or is it the other person? Okay. Let's get some more information. Oh. The tarantula. Okay. So this person could be a Leo. They could be a Libra. They could be an Aries. They could be an Aquarius. Those are the energies that I'm getting here. Let's see. Oop. Yep, Leo. Leo energy. I called it. Yeah, B, you guys aren't working well together right now. What's going on? There's bumping heads here. Okay, this week, there's a need to regain clarity. There's a need for communication above all things. Communication, okay? There's an abundance of fire energy happening here. I think there's a lot of actions, a lot of impulsive actions without thought, okay? You guys are saying things and acting without thought. I think there's this power struggle between you and someone else, and you really are going to have to face that power struggle head on. I think you guys are going to have to sit down and really have a conversation about roles here. I'm really feeling this is about roles here. And I think, you know, for some of you, maybe you are the other person, like the idea of roles of a man and a woman, of masculine and feminine. And, you know, for the other person, they're just really not into that. I think that you guys have to sit down and really just talk about equality. There's a need for equality here. Why is there this imbalance of equality? You are equal to everybody else around you, and that other person is equal to everybody else around them. Okay, we are all human beings. Okay, we are all spiritual souls in a human experience, and nothing makes one person better than the other. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Group number 3, but you guys need to sit down and have a conversation with this person and really figure out what equality means to you. Let's grab some extra clarification for your week ahead for group number 3. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, for group number 3. What needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be brought to light for group number 3, please? For group number 3, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be brought to light for group number 3? What do they need to know for their week ahead? Overall general message for their week ahead for group number 3. For group number 3. For group number 3. Group number 3. Oh no. Okay. Group number 3. For group number 3. Oh. The shadow. Oh. The stone. This is tough. Group number 3. This is tough. You also have the underworld. So, yeah, there's definitely some shadow work that needs to be done here. There's a need to reconnect with the divine feminine. I think there's too much masculine energy happening here. Okay, definitely too much masculine energy happening here. Someone's really trying to have control over a situation. If you feel like if you're in a relationship with someone who's super controlling, there's definitely a need for boundaries there or a need to leave. That is a red flag for those of you who are watching that feel like they're in a relationship or where their partner has control issues or is very controlling over them. Red flag. Set boundaries. If those boundaries are not respected, then you gotta go. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. Period. The end. For others, if you're the person who's controlling, cut it out. Okay, cut it out. You don't need to do that. You don't need to act that way. I don't know why you feel like you do. This person's not going to leave you. Everybody has their own free will, their own opinions, their own ideas, their own thoughts, and it's okay. And everyone can express their own opinions and thoughts willingly. Okay, if you don't like how this person speaks or acts or what they do, then don't be with them. Period. The end. You can't control the actions of another human being. You can't control the thoughts or opinions of another human being. So if you don't like what someone else is doing or what they're saying or what their moral values are, you don't have to associate yourself with that person, but stop trying to impose yourself or impose your own beliefs on their beliefs or on them. Okay, so chill out with that. For some of you, you know, I really just feel like, you know, if you are in a relationship and you guys are experiencing, you know, some power struggles there, I think this is something that you can get through. I think it's just going to be a lot of work. I think there are underlying issues that need to be brought to light that this person is not being honest about. Okay, they're not being honest. They're trying to disguise their weaknesses as strengths here in this situation, okay? Or maybe this could also be something that you're doing and you have to be honest with this person about why you're doing this or what your weaknesses are or what your worries are. But I think that there's definitely a lot of worry here and there's a lot of fear. Oh my gosh, there's fear going on here. Why is that happening? This person is not budging. They don't want to move, okay? This person, it really is standing their ground, but because they're trying to protect something, they're trying to protect their pride, they're prideful in a way of wanting to portray themselves in a strong and powerful manner because of really what they're fearing in the back of their mind deep down inside. So there's a need to have a conversation about what these fears are, what these underlying issues are, and really allow those issues to surface and to bring them to light, because that's the only way you're going to be able to overcome these power struggles here, is by understanding where this fear is coming from. Ooh, powerful energy. Group number 3. What is going on? Let's go ahead and grab some Moonology cards for some more extra clarification. For group number 3, for their week ahead, what needs to be known, what needs to be heard, what needs to be honored. For group number 3, for their week ahead, for group number 3, group number 3, group number 3, please. That's too many. Okay. Oh. T. Okay. So take time to breathe out. This definitely makes sense because there's a lot of tension building here. Lots and lots of tension because you guys are going at it like two bulls, right? With horns clashing, heads clashing. So there's a need to take time to step away from the situation, to back out from the situation, to think about what's really going on here, and to take time to breathe out and to really think of the situation and to really gain focus and clarity of what you're even fighting about. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to this person is really being tested right now. I think, you know, for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, this is about a relationship that you guys are just really being tested on right now. Can you overcome this power struggle? Can you be honest about these underlying fears? Can you overcome this? Once you find out what these underlying fears are you going to be able to heal them? Right? These are all of the things that you have to think about as you're taking time out to breathe. So this is very, very powerful energy. I think you guys are really being tested for a reason here. This is really, for some of you, you're really going to overcome this and you're really going to grow from this. This is going to be such a growing experience for so many of you. Okay. And for the others, this is going to be a lesson learned. Okay, you're gonna have to end up, for some of you guys are gonna end up leaving this relationship because of this power struggle, and it's gonna be a lesson learned not to be with people who don't know how to be open and honest with you. And for some of you watching this, you're the person that needs to learn to be open and honest. Why are you so closed off? Why are you closing yourself off? I don't care what happened to you in your past. If you're not ready to open yourself up to someone, then you're not ready to be in a relationship, period, the end. So don't be. Okay, until you're ready to open up. That is for some of you, you need to hear that. And I'm sorry for that tough love, but on this channel, we keep it real, 100% no fluff, okay? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and grab some astrology messages and see what else is going on for you guys this week. For group number 3, for their week ahead, for group number 3, what needs to be heard, what needs to be known, what needs to be honored. Yeah, so there's Scorpio energy going on here as well. Oh! Okay. Interesting. Mercury retrograde. Communication. Mercury retrograde. Okay, but we also have reinvention and transformation. Yeah, so I think that this week definitely there's going to be change. You guys are reinventing this partnership. You guys are transforming this partnership. You guys are reinventing your mindset, transforming your mindsets, transforming these roles, reinventing these roles. These two cards really are going hand in hand with each other. You guys are just really working it out this week. That is all in all what I see happening for you guys this week is just really working it out, okay? Whatever the struggle is that's really underlying, because neither one of you have really outspokenly stated that there is a problem. It's just been kind of something that's been lingering, like that elephant in the room type of thing. So this week is really about coming together, communicating about what this issue is, acknowledging that there is an issue here, and trying to understand what those underlying fears are, allowing those fears to come to surface, allowing healing to take place, transforming your overall relationship, growing and strengthening your bond so that way you guys can move forward in a peaceful, harmonious, and loving way. Whew. All right, so that is your message. Group number 3, I'm going to go ahead and grab an affirmator's affirmation card, and this is going to kind of give us a summary general message overall for your week ahead, okay? So let's see for group number 3. For group number 3, general overall message for group number 3 for their week ahead. For all who are watching this for their week ahead, for group number 3, what is their overall general message for group number 3? Nope. That's too many. For group number 3, their overall general message for group number 3. Nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff, but you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. Okay, so group number 3, I really think that this is talking about, well, a couple of things. Number 1, grounding yourself, going out in nature, going for a walk alone, to think about things, to center yourself, to really ground yourself and re-center yourself with what really matters in the world. I also think that when you do sit down and have this conversation with this person, it would be a good idea to do it probably at a park or in a picnic or somewhere outdoors in nature, in your backyard, you know, wherever it may be. But I really feel like that this would be really beneficial to really allow those energies to be released, to release out into nature, out in the open. Don't keep it in your home. Don't have this conversation in your home, in your workplace, somewhere, you know, that these energies are going to be stuck in. You want it to be in an open environment to allow these energies to flow out of you and to transform themselves, okay? And I think this is really talking about healing energies too, healing this week, okay? Healing, being out in nature, grounding yourself, centering yourself. And when you do have this conversation, make sure that it is also outside and in nature, and that's really going to help. So with that being said, that is your message, group number 3 for your week ahead. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this message and enjoyed this video. If it resonated with you, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you guys have any recommendations or suggestions for any future videos that you would like to see, so I can go ahead and add those on my list of things to do. All right, you guys, thank you again so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, okay? And hit that notification button so that you guys get notified every time I post new videos every week. All right, thank you again so much for watching. If you guys are unsure about what to watch next, then just go ahead and click on one of these floating videos, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.